premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And it's Pedri. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get onto this? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Valverde. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides.
Real chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Cruyff. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos. Oh, nice touch. Oh, what a mistake. Good chance here. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Eto'o. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Roberto Carlos, looking to play him in. Now it's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos, played in with purpose. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Might be danger here. Has a shot! Oh, that was close. Piqué. Pedri. And Rivaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Eto'o. Passing nice and neat. And he's intervened well there. Pedri. And it's Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Cáceres. Piqué. Camavinga. That's Rudiger. Davids did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Lewandowski. Pass is just off target. Davids. And it's Cruyff. Bale. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And now the breakaway. Rivaldo. And here's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, easy pickings there. Rivaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. PK. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's Cruyff. Bale, a player so deserved. Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Lewandowski, that is ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through, and it's been played through. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. He's tried one! Johan Cruyff, an individual masterpiece!
Listen, that's just a terrific way to begin the second half, and how about the quality of the finish from the team leader? To go in front again with his brilliance really ought to set them up now for a very positive outcome.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate... Great chance! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. A goal of... Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Davids. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a good foot in there. Cruyff. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. And he's taking no chances there. Madrid have it back and can go again. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Rivaldo. It's Rivaldo! That had everyone off their seats.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Cruyff is the guilty party there. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. He's on it. Can he get away? And that has been clubbed away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's failed! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Rudiger. PK. Rivaldo.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. Davids. And it's Davids. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. It's a throw-in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20 será reemplazado por el dorsal 6. Iniesta.
And it's been given away. No, it's Raul. Davids. And here's Rivaldo.
Rivaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Five minutes left on the clock. And here's Bale. And he's managed to... It's Bale! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Desperate defending required here. Roberto Carlos falls short. And here's Roberto Carlos. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Pedri. Now it's Iniesta. Brilliantly cut out. Raul is there and he can get that clear. Roberto Carlos.
4 minutos de descuento.
Davids into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Roberto Carlos. Pedri running with the ball. Iniesta. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas dentro del estadio.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Davids is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Roberto Carlos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played back in, played out to the right. Here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Madrid finding their passes. Modric kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids, and it's Bellingham. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Gavi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably fit.
Just the goalkeeper. Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He's forced to go back, and he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Edmilson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Eder Militao with the slide tackle there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gavi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Modric.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Good take, and is he in? Decent chance! And he's done it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gavi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. 15 minutes till half-time. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Looks a good ball through.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Cruyff. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Modric charging forward. It's Modric! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And that's going to be a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. Bale. Koundé.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass somewhat off target. Edmilson. Bebeto is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Thuram. Now Eder Militao. And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Que depositen sus desperdicios en las papeleras que hay instaladas en varios puntos del estadio.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. Davids. Now it's Bale. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And now they can clear their lines. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now. Good effort from distance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? And he's heaved it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is as far as they're going to go. That's Valverde. Showing good feet. Valverde tries making a foray down the right. And that's aimed in. Terrific header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Modric does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's cut it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played back. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there. Cruyff. That looks a decent ball. And this is Bebeto. Now the cross. And that is expertly dealt with. Roberto Carlos has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
Time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24.
Roberto Carlos.
Luis Suárez. El dorsal 15.
There they go, hunting
21.
again.
Fernando
Some
Torres.
excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Played in by Roberto Carlos. They've got to be quick to recover this. Played down the flank. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rivaldo. Edmilson proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Hazard. Great vision. Raul. For Valverde.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Roberto Carlos.
Habrá
Raúl.
un minuto de descuento.
Opts for safety. 1 minute to add according to the board. And it's Koundé. Well cut out, no margin for error there. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Madrid perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive in.
Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That was a matter of inches.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's a good ball out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nicely weighted ball. Backward it goes. Cruyff. Davids. He's picked his way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Bale. Now who's going to be first to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A probing pass. And the counter is on. And this is Eto'o. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Juli is in a really good position out wide. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. And this shoots! It's a loose ball. Now it's Lewandowski. He might be in here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Roberto Carlos! They've got to be quick to recover this. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bellingham. Half an hour played now. Now it's Mbappe. Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. taking no chances there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Swings in. Oh, what a climb! There's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bebeto demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so successful.
Chance!
Lewandowski really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alonso. Madrid finding their passes. Half-time getting close now. Well-timed, excellent interception. And smartly reclaimed. It could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Mbappe in with the challenge.
Bebeto. 2 minutos de descuento.
Forward it goes. Nicely aimed pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't... Oh, what a mistake! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Throw it. Quality ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Davids. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. He's found the way through. Cruyff's cross. Climbs up big! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Raul. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Nice bit of trickery. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
18,
then taking this chance
el
to
dorsal
turn to
11,
their benches.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 21.
Davids gathers from the goal kick.
El dorsal 24.
Roberto Carlos
Luis Suárez.
charging forward
El
down
dorsal
that flank.
9. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking to play him in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Chouameni driving forward. And a chance! Yes, it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the...
Just the goalkeeper's a bit. It's Eto'o! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Just about up to 75 minutes. He's being urged to shoot, and he welcomes it in. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Eto'o. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Lewandowski. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Camavinga, Lewandowski, and now the breakaway, and that has left him in a heap. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Lewandowski, Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos, it's a pretty loose pass. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a
Se
booking.
va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So what can they conjure from this one? And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central mid.
He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass somewhat off target. Pedri, probing pass. Oh no, this does not look... Mbappe! He's delivered all right! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Besiktas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking to play him in. Vieri, he's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. He rises! They've got to be quick to recover this. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! That is decidedly lacking.
Ronaldinho really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Hakimi. Veron. Vieri has it out wide and in space. Isco. Camavinga. Pedri. Neatly clipped into space. Veron. Cafu. He has found the way through. Big shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Passing nice and neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No way through. Van Dijk.
Besiktas really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Floated through. Bergomi. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Mbappe is onto this. Cruyff. Veron. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some really good ball movement. And he's forced to go back. And here's Vieri. He's found a way from Vieri! Off the post! And it's Veron. Veron puts his foot on the gas. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise, tries a shot! Mendieta, Camavinga. He's found a way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Van Dijk. And Zaire Emery. Isco. Now it's Mbappe.
Besiktas truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Looking for options for movement. Takes the shot! No, not quite.
Vieri clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Isco. Now it's Mbappe. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Vieri. And here's Eto'o. Bale. Now it's Bale. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Isco. Nice looking ball. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieri might just make this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pedri. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bergomi. Eto'o. Besiktas do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Can he finish? It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Pete.
He's having a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vieri is onto it in a flash. Mendieta.
Besiktas have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Tries a measured ball. He's had a shot! Well, that pass isn't the best. Has a shot! It's a loose ball. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Camavinga. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Eto'o under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Besiktas still have the cards to affect this game. Van Dijk. Zaire Emery. Isco. Mendieta. Baresi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's nice. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
It's Isco! Thuram gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe! And it's Zaire Emery. It's Camavinga. Ball played for Mendieta. Now it's Isco. Now that looks a decent ball. Bergomi deals with that comfortably. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Just about up to 75 minutes. It's a throw-in. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 4. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 17.
Baresi.
Attenzione, un
It's
cambio.
Camavinga. Besiktas are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Played back in. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. No, he's missed it.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Hernandez. And Zaire Emery. Hazard. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Just too high.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Akun is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nicely spread. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Now it's Vieri. And they can counter here. Bergomi. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Fenerbahce.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
De Bruyne. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Darwin. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super ball! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Turns and goes back. And they're on! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. He's got away. And he's whipped it across. They're on! Goal! Besiktas! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Thuram getting this one clear.
Fenerbahce really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
DiMarco plays it short. Deep cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Beckenbauer. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And he's gone backward here. And that's a superb piece of defending. Fenerbahce have their second corner now. DiMarco goes short. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's Van Basten! There it is! Fenerbahce are back on level terms. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Fenerbahce grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yayin. Crunching tackle. And the ball's gone astray. And this is Bale. And a chance! Goal! Besiktas! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Thuram calmly anticipates. It's been slipped through. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Here's and the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. It's loose, and there's a race. He's having a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Koundé. Now it's Darwin. Fernando Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldinho. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's seen that early. And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please turn your attention
quite
to the
a game,
screen for
breathless
information
and laced with
local
excitement.
police.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. The chance for a shot! Yes! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 2.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Fenerbahce get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and their start...
Shot, surely! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nesta. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. And this is Vieri. Bale. Lovely feet. Chance! Yes, it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number
Besiktas
11,
making consecutive
Johan
changes
Cruyff.
here.
Number 7, Eto'o. Number 6, Bale. Coming on the field, number 13, Raul. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 25,
Nicely spread. Great vision. Crosses it in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Chooses to go back. Decent enough try.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. That has been cut short. Now it's Van Basten. Besiktas have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Akun, he is onto this. Shot. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Goal! Besiktas! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Besiktas take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Fenerbahce really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
And they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That pass isn't the best. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Baron. Besiktas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's away. That's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent chance! What a hit, the save was firm.
Koundé clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rijkaard gets it clear. Vieri. He has a look up. And what's he giving here? Yeah, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Ronaldinho is standing over this one.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it, another matter.
Ronaldinho! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Crosses it in here. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ronaldinho. And it's Dembele. It's Ronaldinho! Now, who's going to be first to this? Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace and recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Bale. De Jong. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That has ended up in no man.
Few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Sesim geliyor mu? Abdullah. Duyuyorsan yazar mısın kardeşim?
Just eases him off the ball. Davids. And here's Cruyff. And Torres! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Played it. Up he goes!
Gol sana gelsin.
It's in! There is the breakthrough.
Neredeyse hiç kafa golü yapamadı.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is...
He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
And that's a great effort. There was very little backup to indicate what was coming.
Davids, and it's Eto. And if you have just joined us, still just Bebeto!
Gol de sana gelsin.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Kanka daha yeni kendime geliyorum ya. İnan bana bak. Gözlerim çift görüyordu gene. Ama bayağı bir şeyde rakipte çıktı. Maçta atayım bari. Sen dükkanda mısın? Ha, evdesin sen de. Abi bugün interneti değiştirdim. Milnikom'du. Türk Telekom'a geçtik. Şu an gene berbatlaştı. 100 megabit internet aldık. Gene berbatlaştı. İnternet yüzünden klasmanda oynayamıyoruz. Klasmana girince de bunun 2 katı kadar kasıyor. Rakipler de tabii bu durumda yeniyorlar. Hayatta çalım atamıyorum. Bakalım ne olacak. Bir de tabii Konami top açmadığım için, para yatırmadığım için o da ayrı bir şey uyguluyor bana. Neredeyse 4-5 aydır top açmıyorum. Evet. Abdullah kardeşim öyle. Biz de oynamaya çalışıyoruz işte ama olduğu kadar. Bak bu arkadaş daha 2 gün önce gelen bütün oyuncuları açmış. Iniesta, Yaya Toure. Yani bu adam 1-0 önde başlıyor benim karşıma. Niye? Çünkü oyuna para yatırdığı için. Ve bağlantısı tabii iyiyse. Evet biliyorlar abi. İleride kafa attırabileceğim bir kişi var sadece. Bir yeri tabii buraya bu kadroya girmediği için. Torres var. Torres de Allah'a emanet. Zıplama 90. Kafa 86 olmasına rağmen hiç kafa topu alamıyor. Şey daha iyi mesela. Lewandowski. Oyunun verdiği oyuncu. Yani 80 78 ama daha iyi işte. Bu maç bayağı bir zorlu geçecek. Son maçımız. Birazcık da işte elim ısınsın diye açıyorum bu maçları. Yoksa klasman oynamayacaktım. Kapatacaktım direkt.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required.
Farklı yiyebiliriz bu maçta.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's...
Adam
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Sanki içinden geçti.
And we have our very first corner.
Açı iyi de kanka ben öbürüne daha alışık olduğum için. Karambol. Daha alışığım ona. Şeyi sahaya direkt hakim olunca daha iyi oluyor.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a
Güzel
forward's
kaçtı
tackle,
Yayin.
but that was squeaky clean.
Faul
He has
olması
found the way
lazım.
through.
Verme. Faul. Etkiliyor sanki. Dağlar kadar fark oluyor da işte böyle oynamak lazım, yoksa insanları izlemezler.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Goes back, and it's Bellingham. Plays a sharp little ball
Bir
here.
hareket. Bakalım.
Well, the defence
Yine
proved
internetin
infallible
azizliğine
then.
uğradık.
But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm
Yapmak
not sure
istediğimi
the shot
yapmıyor.
was ever on there, really. There were just too many
Ben
bodies in the
yapmaya
way.
çalışıyorum.
Nice interception,
Allah'tan
well
aldım.
timed.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but
Gene
eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little
Allah'tan
quicker
bak.
in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Şunlar da bana olmaz ya.
That has been
Adama
cut
direkt
short.
çarpıyor.
Gently done. Well read, nice interception.
Yani,
It's an inviting looking ball that.
orta sahası çok doluyor.
Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal.
Bak bu sefer hareketi
Looking for the
yaptı.
run, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball
Bir
in,
orta gol
and the
getirmiş.
keeper beats it away. And he's had a hit. Oh, he gave that an
Gol olsaydı
almighty
güzel
thump.
olacak.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And he was quick to react. Davids,
Direkt müdahale ediyordu.
pass is just off target.
Bak gene çarptı.
Nicked it back promptly.
Uzaktan bir
Bebeto
çarptı.
is onto it in a flash. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Alamıyoruz.
Now it's Bebeto. He's gone for
Gol.
goal. It's anyone's ball now. That's been drilled forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that's superb. Bellingham, he's in a great position here. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bebeto,
Hadi. Geç.
and there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal,
Bastı.
very nicely done. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Koş koş koş koş.
Bellingham.
Carlos.
Roberto Carlos. Bebeto. Edmilson proves too strong, too smart. And it's Cruyff. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well read, and the danger is averted. But real
Karambol.
chance!
Ya,
Goal! Barcelona!
ya bir de bu sevinmeleri yok mu? Yani sanki adam böyle şey atmış gibi böyle.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place,
Öyle
right time, easy pickings.
Huzurlu sevinmesi.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Koş
Well, he's
koş.
certainly happy with that
Bak,
after what's been
yine
said
bende
in the
kaldı.
build-up, you know.
Shot chance!
Vur.
Oh,
Evet.
it's there!
Güzel.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch.
Oyun bir şey geçiyor gene. Oyun kıyak geçiyor ya. Top açanlara.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to
Bak benimki alamadı mesela. Burada biraz çarptı sadece. Almak değil bunun ismi de.
Bale has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And now as good a time as any to pull level.
Oh, the keeper for me just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a corner kick. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cruyff, good read, needed to be. Has a look and plays it forward. And the first 45 minutes are up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Yani bu oyunda ben o kadar çok top açan, yatırım yapan oyuna gördüm ki. Oyunda sadece 11 kişi oynatabiliyorsun. Konami'nin çoğu verdiği oyuncular da çıkar. Benim şahsi fikrim, ihtiyacınız olan değildir. Gibi oyuncular için bulduğunuz zaman alacaksınız.
Cannavaro receives it in a wide position, and he was alert to it. Nicely aimed pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Takes a shot.
Oyun bilgisi yok zaten. Şimdi kamerayı. Tabii kardeşim. Şey açmaz mı? Para kazanacak adam. Oyun zaten bedava indiririz. Ama tabii böyle yerlerde mücadele edebilmek için oyuncuların iyi olması lazım. Tabii adamlar da her hafta oyuncu getiriyor ve millet de bunu açıyor. Güzel de para kazanıyor.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him. He's away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard.
Bak sonradan görüyorum mesela. Adam benim o tarafa atacağım ters yöne giderken aniden dönüyor. Adam direkt biliyor benim nereye atacağım. Tahminen değil. Görüyor. Ama ben görüyorum. Carlos da bir alsak var. Şu.
And that is high.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Now it's Eto'o.
Tek pas vermedi. Yine verdi.
Now it's Bale. He's on it. Can he get away?
Gol olur.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but
yabancı. Tabii onlar için top açmak falan bedava olduğu için onların paralarını veriyor. Bizim paralarımız onların yanında hiçbir şey.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Oh, good-looking ball. Davids, aim forwards.
Hadi.
Played out towards the right wing. Edmilson produces the perfect tackle there.
Şuna.
Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cruyff, and Cruyff!
Gol olsun.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball comes in.
Bak bak.
And a chance!
Az önce adamınki oldu, benimki olmuyor.
And the keeper has reacted
Adam bu
superbly
atmıştı.
there.
Really anticipated that well,
Balık
didn't
gol.
he?
Bizimki olmuyor. Kaleci tutuyor.
Madrid have their second corner now.
Ulan. Bak.
He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Hadi.
Yamal very
O
much a man
karamboldan
of
nasıl
this
çıktı o adam?
moment.
İnanılmaz.
Now it's Cruyff. And he
Yani
welcomes
bu
it in.
beceri değil yani. Başka bir şey bu da.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Şans değil
Oh,
kanka
that's
ya. Oyun
brilliantly defended, though. It looked
onu
destined
demeye
for a goal.
çalıştım da.
And he's had it nicked
İlgisini
away.
vermiyor.
And it's Bale.
Benim gol atmam var.
Tries to pass
Ben
it
pas
through.
verelim. Çok oldu.
And that could set him on his way.
Çok oldu
Picks
ama
out
işte
brilliant. Shot a goal.
bu da aynı şekilde adam arkası bir dönüp gol attı. Nasıl oluyorsa.
And they are pulling clear here. You give
Ama
him an
gündü
inch
neredeyse
and
boş
he'll
kaleye
take a
atamadı.
mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Ay. Bütün toplar nasıl
Barcelona
geçebilir
grab
ya?
a three-goal
Onu
lead.
anlamıyorum.
It's just too easy. And that's too far for anyone.
Oyun destekliyor kanka. İşte adamlar işte sürekli top
Toure
açıyorlar.
picks it up from the goal kick.
Bak ilk defa top tuttu.
Bellingham. Oh, it's Bebeto.
Bakalım
Cruyff.
bitirebilecek mi? Gene oldu.
Real tries a shot.
Kaleyi tutmuş.
No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hayret çarpmıyorsa. Yeniliyor mu?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out.
Adam arkası dönüp
Can
attı.
he finish?
Evet, niye olmadı böyle?
And the ball is out of play.
Bir gol daha yakışır.
Davids. Now it's Cruyff. Eto. And that's a good ball.
Au, güzel hareket.
Referee's had a good look.
Lan,
and
penaltı
given
bile
them a
vermedi.
corner.
Adam sakatlandı.
Madrid have their third corner.
Neyse. Hareket çekip atacak. Penaltıyı bile vermedi.
Bebeto!
Kafa golü.
It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had
Ya
to
biraz
deal with
ciddi
an
alsam
awful lot
döndürdüm
of
maçı da.
unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Şey maç bu ya. Antrenman gibi bir maç. Mesela şuraya bir bu Rivaldo'yu mesela ben bir sene önce mi ne almıştım herhalde. Bir sene falan oldu ya. Bu Rivaldo'yu alalı. Zaten nöfrelediler yani. Gücünü düşürdüler adamı. Oynayamaz Rivaldo öyle. Savruluyor her tarafa. Bir sene önce almıştım. Raul. Bu da oyunun verdiği artı. İyi. İdare eder. Hızlanması orta seviye. Bitiricilik beklemeyeceğin işte top sürmesi. Mbappe'yle her zaman oynamak istemişim. Böyle işte. top açmadığımız için sürekli gelir. Bombacısı geldi. Şeyi geldi. Oyuncu gitti.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Hadi bakalım.
Iniesta. El dorsal
So,
19.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 2.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's being shifted off it.
Serán sustituidos
Oh,
por
the movement is slick, the
Açalım
speed is
bakalım.
slippery.
Seviyor.
The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bir de böyle pozisyonlara sarı veriyor. Adam direkt kalkıyor.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah,
Ben
they
de
look as
kayarım
if they're
ama
intent, Peter, on stopping him outside
açalım
the
hatta
laws of the
geçiyordum.
game. So the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Fernando Torres. Knocks it out wide.
Habrá
Played back
5
in.
minutos de descuento.
Dur şuna.
Can he get
Bravo,
it through?
Nereye
Just seeing the
yapıyorsun?
board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And he's away. Eto!
Allah'tan
And he's
kısmını
there to make
saklıyor.
the
Böyle
block.
böyle değil.
Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and
Hadi
simple.
değil. Verirsin. İstemem.
Fernando Torres. Thuram demonstrating his
4 nala
defensive
koşuyordu.
quality there. Great
Al onu.
defending, strong and determined.
Oo. Güzel de.
That's that, the end. Madrid
Kaç
were a team
kişiyiz?
not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it
Arkadaşlar
mattered.
like atmayı
That is
unutmayalım.
simply not how you go about winning.
Abone olursanız da
Thoughts on what we've
sevinirim.
just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the
Son bir
losing
maçta
side in
oynayacağız.
games like this, and I can tell you it really
İşte
does
bak.
hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down,
Agrofi.
it hurts that bit more. I mean, you
Bu
can do all
olmaması
the right
lazım.
preparations
Sıcaklar olunca
and still end up on the
sen
losing
oyunda
side.
çok
I don't
geridesin
think they'll
yani.
be going out tonight.
Senin
That's it for
tamamen
tonight's match. It just remains for me to
ping,
thank Jim Beglin alongside
ping
me
gecikme
and to
meselesi.
wish you
En az
all a
60-70
very good
çıkıyordu be.
evening.
En son baktığımda öyleydi. Bu oyun zaten %80'i bağlantı. Bağlantın kötüyse yani bağlantın kötüyse bu oyunda olmaz. Bana olduğu gibi mesela. %20'de %80 bağlantı, %20 senin el becerin. Yani el becerin var, bağlantın yok, %80 yenilirsin zaten. Mantık olarak budur. Bu oyunda. Ama dediğim gibi tavsiyem bağlantılarınızı kontrol edin. Yoksa beni gibi böyle yenilirsin. Hele ki karşıdaki hile de varsa genelde interneti kasıyorlar. Bir de inkar ederler. Sanki burada kayda almıyormuşuz gibi. Direkt yenilirsin. Adamın kadrosu çöptür. İnternet kasıyorlar. Direkt yeniliyorsun. Birkaç tane yani 4-5 tane bu şekilde kapattırdığım oldu, şikayet ettim. Kapattılar hesaplarını. Ama çok var. Hileci, yıldacı. Direkt maçtan atan var. Direkt hatırlıyorsun maçta. Başına gelen var mı bilmiyorum. Varsa yazsın. Aynen kanka. Telefon bile zor çekiyor. Hele ki Türk Telekom'san 3G ile gezersin. Ya şu oyunu var, çocukluğumdan beri oynuyorum. Şu fiber çıktığından beri bir kere bile fiberle şunu oynayamam. Zaten oynayamam. Bir kere bile oynayamam. Rakibinde mütevazı kadrosu var. İnterneti iyiyse ondan da bir güzel bir fark yeriz herhalde.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Now there is a quality striker, Peter, in the shape of Bebeto. Like so many Brazilian strikers of his time, not physically imposing, but fast, agile, intelligent.
And of course, behind it all, a dogged, a determined personality,
Hadi,
a
hadi,
genuine
devam et.
footballing perfectionist.
And a player you always wanted to stay in the box. His darting movement, he had a great habit of being able to lose a marker. Superb
Hiç
player.
demedik gene. Koş koş koş koş koş.
Sharp little ball
Anında
here.
gördü hatta.
Decent chance!
Gidiyor oyna.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bomboş.
Well, it's a
Değil.
move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Bale! And it's come back
Güzel
out
bu.
to him. He's
İlki
there.
olsaydı hareket bir şekilde daha iyi olur.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the
Yani
goods.
adam yoksa
That
yanında
was
yapabiliyorum.
very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that...
İçinden
He's
geçti.
had a shot! In for the
Kaleye girdi
bases.
adam.
It's in! A
La bir
game
de
of
sevinme.
thrills,
Ama
all square in the
beşlisin
blinking of
ya.
an
Ayıp.
eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have
Ama
guessed
iyi
it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Seviniyor ya.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's
That's
resilience
the
for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Harikasın.
Bebeto. Bellingham.
Koş.
And this is Eto'o.
Eto.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Yok. Yine geçen.
And they're quick to get it back.
Yukarıdan verelim. Yine geçen.
And it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception.
Hayret. Topu
Quarter of
kaçırdı.
an hour played. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured.
Yani.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Nasıl bir pas?
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game
Normal
here.
pasa basmışım gibi. Normalde ara pası verdim
Aims
ben de.
beyond the defence. Bellingham.
Yani oradan gol olmadı.
Cruyff.
Bak. Yine geçen.
Goes looking wide.
Zamanlama hatası var.
Bebeto. Spread
Yine
neatly.
tutamadı. Tutamadı. Geçemedi.
And a chance.
Hep aynı cümleleri kuruyor.
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yavaş verse iyi kanka. Özürlü gibi verdi.
Bellingham.
Normalde boş kale atabilmem lazım da.
Bebeto does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Well, he was
Güzel
given the
bir
time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Bebeto. And he's picked out the run.
Boş.
Oh, super ball. And the shot! And that has
Adamın
been
ayağına
knocked clear. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's
Abdullah
going to
kardeşim
be
senin
the
yayın
best of
sanki
the
biraz
best.
deri gibi ya. Senin cevaplar pozisyonlardan sonra geliyor da. Kontrol et istersen.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. And it's Lewandowski. It's Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona and Bebeto! There's it all! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Koş.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a good ball. Bellingham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get on the end of this? Taken back almost at once. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now that's well seen too. Laid out to the left flank.
Bizimkinin önünden
He has
geçse de
found the
sorun
way
olmaz.
through.
Geçebilir.
And this is Bebeto.
Yok artık. Oradan topu çıkardı
Courtois
herif.
claims comfortably.
Gerçi işte 5 diş olunca çıkartabiliyorum abi.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Çok önemli.
Madrid are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Second period then underway. Valverde makes the interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kapacı olması.
Valverde is there to clear. Bebeto. And this is Bebeto. He's found the way through. Triol with a fine tackle. Tries to play it through.
Güzel
Perfectly measured that. He is through here. Oh, well played. Rudiger. And now the breakaway. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Oh, he's bustling through here. Looking for the run. Oh, good take in a good area. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Eto'o. No, he's not getting past him
Gol değil
there.
mi o ya?
Knocks it into space. Hazard going face to face with his great rival.
Hiç müdahale yok. Gene müdahale yok.
Oh, surely that
Top
deserved
yanından
better.
geçiyor. Topu da
Almost
görüyor.
the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Yok artık ya. Yani bu kadar da değil ya. Tam direkt önüne düşüyor arkadaşım.
And he shoots.
Yani
Goal!
ya bu kadar abuk subuk bir gol olabilir ya. 2 tane aynı şekilde. Arkası dönük attı, bir de bu da arkası
A
dönük
momentary
diyor.
lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Allah'tan klasmanımızı
Reality
değil.
of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Ne kayıyorsun
So we
be?
have a breakthrough. Now how will things
Sen
develop
benim
from here?
pislik
It's
istiyorsun.
so often the case with
Yapalım
goal scorers,
işte.
little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bir de yapalım sana bir pislik. Kapatamıyorum. Hadi. İşte sana bir pislik yapalım. Ciddiye almayacağım dedim şu oyunu ama. Geçer kanka ya. Bende de 5 diş olsa. Şu an ben ona 10 tane atmıştım da. Lewandowski'yi alacaktım. Bunu yerine alayım. Böyle olsun. Böyle arkaya gelsin diyor. Kamerayı da uzaklaştıracağız. Telefonlar yan çevrilebilir.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El
So,
dorsal
time for changes on
dorsal
both
18.
sides, actually. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Cambio de jugadores.
That comes as a mighty relief. Madrid with the corner, they're first. And that was very necessary. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bellingham, nice interception,
Ya
well
bak
timed.
yine önünde kalıyor adamın, yok artık ya.
And they can
Yine
counter
yani.
here. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Madrid are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Kasıntıya bak ya.
Oh, he's
Çok
been
görmüyorlar,
caught
gene
napping.
top yok ortalık.
And this is Hazard. He's big chance. Now, who's going to be first to this? And
Hadi bakalım,
again.
boş kalın.
Oh, it's come loose.
Yine de. Neyse iyi.
And he's there to get it away.
Yapacak.
Fernando Torres. Oh, he's onto this. And this is Eto'o.
Sorun.
Roberto Carlos. Played in by... He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Lewandowski.
Well, this is simple.
That's
The
what I
supply
would
is
do.
to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Bellingham. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Yani bu kırmızı olması lazım.
Torres has got
That's
himself a free
crazy.
kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
Şimdi öyle de alsak. Arkadaş. Adamın şu an 4 tane kırmızı görmesi lazım normalde sanki. Anca yeni gördüm.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he can certainly make his
Yeah,
side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that. Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he...
Şöyle bak ya. Abdullah kardeşim, bu gol sana gelsin.
From the top draw. Again we are level.
iyi ya.
What a contest.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances.
İzletirmiyor
In
bu
these
çıktı.
games, it's so tempting to
Helal
maybe
olsun.
get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is
Bak
quite
bir
a
gol
battle.
I'd happily...
He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yani. Bakalım, Carlos var yanında. Kafa vurabilecek bir geliyor. O nasıl bir pastı ya?
Now it's Lewandowski. Now, can they get him away? Great chance! And one more try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it,
Adam
and they've come
arkası yaptı
close.
abi.
Just wondering how many more
Yerden
chances
yapamadık
they
abi.
can have. One.
Bebeto! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Barcelona could try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bellingham. Hazard. Guardiola.
Bakalım daha ne kadar geçecek toplar, merak etmiştim.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bale receives it in a wide position. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
I think it looks as if they're
Buradan
going to
da
try and
denenir
whip this one
Carlos.
in with pace.
Carlos'ta değil. Carlos'ta birkaç defa attım böyle.
And he can't get it over the wall.
Orada
Nicely shaped ball.
bende.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed
O
easily.
da bende olması lazım.
Great vision, and he's in on goal.
Aa,
Oh,
o çok,
well played.
o çok oldu ama basalı ya.
Dealt with it.
Yani
I think we might be done here,
Beş
Peter. I
kişi
don't see
şeyin
there
değil.
being enough
Beş
time
kişi
for them
basalı.
to try again.
Bak nasıl basıyor.
Hazard.
Hayret,
Big
boş kalemi.
header.
Nasıl
That's
atamadı
a
bunu?
half decent try.
Bale is clearly kicking
Top açmadı
himself
kanka.
here.
Ben
He
bastım
knew
da
that was a
algılamıyor
great
işte
opportunity.
şeyden dolayı. İnternetten dolayı. O algılayacak da.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him
Hadi
in.
bakalım.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has been
Maç.
slung wide.
Nasıl var? Oo,
That'll be a throw.
kafayı niye oraya vuruyorsun? Tam tersi yöne attım ya. Ver onu.
Looking for options for movement. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Torres. Bayer gets
Sen
rid
de var ya
without
kaleci bir de
sophistication.
kaleciyle uğraşıyorsun. Geç
Expertly cut
yetmiyor.
out, really
Kaleciyle de
nicely done.
uğraşıyorsun.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty
Uzamaması
of
lazım
energy
diye.
about.
Metin kardeşim
So a
uzamaması
short
lazım.
respite for the players
Atmam
as
lazım.
they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Yani bitmesi lazım işte bitemiyoruz. Hep bağlantı. Maalesef. Bağlantıyı ne yapıyoruz? Acaba bir interneti bulup evdeki kablo şeylerini mi kontrol ettirsem acaba? İnternet kablo tesisatını mı kontrol ettirsem? Yani bunu da bugün bağladık. Bunun da bir farkı olmadı. Türk Telekom'un da bir farkı olmadı. Var mı öyle bir şey Abdullah kardeşim? Dışarıdan bir kontrol edecek bir şey
90
bulabilir
minutes
miyiz
gone
acaba?
and nothing between them still. Driving forward, tries to pass it through.
Ver onu. Hayret.
And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence.
O gol olur. Eto. Eto bu arada çok iyi ya. Bir daha gelirse kaçırma.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Gene alamadım. Bak önünden geçiyor, yok ayak koymuyor abi.
And it's
Yok
Arda
koymuyor.
Güler. Bale. Now it's Bebeto. And Bebeto! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
A message to the
Adam
wise,
otobanla
it's
bir
probably
pas atıyor
better
ya.
to try and get him behind that defence than
Aynısını
try
deniyor.
that over and over.
Koundé. And it's Fernando Torres. Torres hurtling down that right flank. Chouameni
Top alabilir alırsaydı.
and Azar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Evet,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Carlos. Carlos vurur oradan.
He's let fly. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Çok hayalim bir oyun. Adam ikinci kırmızıyı da görecek herhalde. Bunlar. Çabalıyor. Çok fazla bir şekilde. Hadi oğlum. İndirirsin.
And it's hoisted clear.
Yaparsın.
Valverde. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Lewandowski. There's the shot!
Hayır. Hareket yaptı da aldı.
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and
Evet
such a
arkadaşlar,
delicious
çıktı.
finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Ama sağ olsun. Golü izletti bize. Bale'ın golünü. Çok güzel bir oyun. O çatalı öyle vurma. Gelen oyuncuları da bir analiz edeyim. Ondan sonra yayını kapatacağım. En son gelen oyuncular. Yani 150 topun içinde 3 tane iyi oyuncu geliyor zaten. Orada en çok göze batan Yaya Toure. Zor getiriyor Boss. Yani defans ön libero. Yani Patrick Vieira'yı bekliyorum. Ben bunu almam. Ancak Patrick Vieira'nın yarısı yapar bu. Hızlanma orta seviye. Boost'unu da defanstan almış. Aynen kanki iş görür ama prime bir futbolcu değil yani. Şey olarak değil yani. Benim kadroda Veron var mesela. Veron'la bence aynı. Kadroya koyunca bunun hızı 85. Hızlanma 87 falan olur. Yani. Ama alınır. Alınır. İdare eder. Patrick Vieira beklenir. Bir de Guti var. Orta saha. Tam orta saha. Çok sıkıntısı. Boostları paslardan almış bitiricilik. Yani kötü yerden almış. Hızlanma çok kötü. Kötü yani çöp. Guti'yi de severim bir Beşiktaşlı olarak. Iniesta sevmem. Yani kısa boylu, kıvrak futbolcu. Kıvrak bir partisi ama yok. Yani bu paket çöp. Alınmaz. Bu pakete hiç bakmıyorum. Zico paketi. Zico bence fantezi bir oyuncu. Orta sahada benim Cruyff var. Cruyff'la neredeyse aynı seviyede. Hatta Cruyff daha bir tık daha iyi gibi. Zico'ya göre. Zico'nun bombası var mı? Bomba şutu da yok. Bomba şutu var sadece. Ama bomba şut için alınır mı? Alınmaz. Yani paketin de en iyisi bence Forlan. Ama boost'u nereden almış? Hızlanma. Güzel boost almış ama evet onun yanından geçemez. Yani Michael Royce bende var. Orta seviye bir futbolcu. Çılgın koşu olarak gelmiş hızlananlarda. Ona rağmen 78-78. Bu da 95'leri görebilir hızlanmalar. Bitiricilik yok. Pas var. Yani top kontrolü, top sürmeden almış boostunu. Yok. Paket açılmaz. Yani benim kadroya girmez bunlar. Üçü de girmez. Belki Zico. Ama ben açmam. Bir de başka oyuncu yok. İşte oyuncu klasman 3'te tamamlanırsa bu gelecek. Buna da bakmıştım. Orta seviye kadrolara anca girer. Girerse bile. Defans oyuncusu. Benim kadroma giremez. Girmez. Yani. Herkese iyi geceler diliyorum. Abone olursanız, like atarsanız seviniriz. Genelde gece açıyoruz yayınları. Herkese iyi geceler. Görüşürüz. Metin Uzman. İyi akşamlar.